out of the people that are on here right now, how many people actually use YouTube as a marketing tool? Tim says yes. Dennis says yes. Sandy, no. Nancy, no. Mike, yes. Ralph, no. Ralph, yes. Sorry. John, not. John Williams, not yet. Okay, in the beginning, starting out. That's great. You got to start somewhere. And Patsy, no, not yet. Okay, we've got a lot of people chiming in, and we'll give them maybe another 1 minute to get on here, and we'll get started. And I'll just kind of shoot the breeze here and get everything all set up here. Mel, not yet. Patsy, not yet. Okay. Well, I got to tell you that video is king on the internet. Video is king. I'm sure you all know that. YouTube is a huge website in that regard, the biggest video website in that regard. And there's plenty of other ones out there. You could just go and search around and find those. And we covered that on a previous webinar a number of months ago, a lot of the different video websites and video submission and so on. But it's really an incredible way to market, to get the word out and kind of get into your niche. Now, last week we talked about YouTube basics and setting up an account and kind of how to put a video uploading into your back office and a few other nuances like that. And I just want to review a little bit about that, because going into this other part, it is kind of paramount that you kind of know a little bit about the basics. Now, I won't be going too much into that, but I want to kind of go over that. But before I do that, let me just cover a few different things here. And I think it's important. I was actually talking to some people this week regarding some of this information, and I think it's very, very important that you kind of understand a lot of this stuff. You know, in network marketing, I'm sure you know there's a high attrition rate, but not even in network marketing, in any business, okay? People think, oh, you know, a lot of people fail in network marketing. Well, it's that way in business in general. I mean, don't put the whammy on network marketing and say, oh, it's, you know, you fail in that. Hey, most businesses are going to fail, not just network marketers, but, you know, a lot of network marketers, as much as 70% fail in the same year, in the first year. But the good thing about that, and I actually did a little video about that in Central Park, but a good thing about that is for those people that stay the course and that are true enough to be able to learn their craft, 9 out of 10 of those become very wealthy. Okay, not that you're, after the first year, you're going to become very wealthy, but if you stay the course, you learn your craft, you're going to do very well. And I know so many people that have been doing the business for a long time, as long as they learned every single year, and they weren't one of those people that said, okay, well, I've been in network marketing 10 years and I have 10 years experience. Where's all my money? You know, that type of thing. Well, maybe you may have done 10 years of experience. Maybe you did 1 year 10 times, you know, and you're still in your first year of experience because you did the same year 10 times in a row. Well, you know, you want to be able to keep growing with what you're learning. It's like any kind of craft. I mean, a doctor has to go to school for 4, 8, sometimes more years. A dentist, the same thing. You know, and if you're learning any kind of craft that's going to pay you a lot of money, well, you don't just kind of get up in your first week, start making that kind of money. You have to learn your craft, and they go to school to do that. Well, your school is pretty much your boot camp webinar. This is one of the systems you can use, but your school is pretty much on-the-job training in whatever your chosen company is, that whatever company you picked, it may be a nutritional company, a technology company, a tools company like one of ours, or you know, maybe a digital product company. Maybe you're doing a gifting program of some sort. You know, it could be anything out there. I'm just kind of picking categories, but you know, you have to stay the course in your company. Gravitate to your upline. Gravitate to someone in your business that you have found that you identify with, so that this way, you know, show them that you want to be taught. You know, I'm very, very busy. A lot of people know I'm very busy, and you know, that word, oh, I'm very busy, is kind of a catchphrase to kind of make you feel that you're important. Well, busy is, you know, is just a small way to put it with myself. But when I sponsor someone, and I haven't really actively really sponsored people in about a year or two because I've been doing so much admin work and things like that. But when I sponsor people, I tell them, listen, I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I'm not going to do everything for you, but I'm here to help you. You have to let me know that you need help, that you want help in something, and I'll go to the ends of the earth to help you. But if you don't tell me, I can't do anything for you, okay? If you don't come on my webinars to learn different things, I can't help you. So don't just sit there and say, oh, he didn't help me, and come to find out you didn't make any calls, you didn't call me, you didn't go to the webinar, and so on, that kind of thing. So you have to take the bull by the horns and run with it. I tell this story all the time when in some of my videos that when I got started, my sponsor quit in the first 2 weeks, or the first 2 weeks or month. I mean, they didn't call me back or anything, But I saw something and I went to their upline and their upline and their upline. I think it was like 3 or 4 uplines up from that to find somebody that was really gung ho with the business. And lo and behold, 4, 5, 6 years later, I was doing very, very well with the business. And that was my start in network marketing. But if I would have just let that person kill me and squash me in the business, then where would I be today 21 years later? So if you really believe in your company, your product, your belief in what you're doing, and as a core, the belief in network marketing, hey, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't put your success or failure on your sponsor. Put your success or failure in you, in your heart, in your soul, in your belief in network marketing. Put it in you to make it happen. There's always something out there that can help you and teach you how to be successful in network marketing. Now, I teach online methods, okay? I teach a lot of systems and tools and technology to be able to maximize your day, maximize your budget, maximize your time, and do it mainly online, but there's other ways you can do it offline as well, too. So let me just touch on a few different things before I get into the YouTube stuff. The main reasons why network marketers fail is they don't handle rejection very well. They look at rejection as something personal. When you're talking to somebody on the phone and they say no, they think, oh, they're saying no to you. It's really not you. It's not you at all. They're just saying no, maybe it's not the right time in their life. Maybe they just had their wife cooked them a bad steak or something and they just had a bad time on the phone, or they're watching American Idol or something and they're like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. Well, they don't really know, so don't take it personal. You're just a sifting mechanism. You're the messenger of the information, so don't do that. Just let it run off. And I know it's tough to do that when you're first getting started, but you certainly want to do that. False expectations for too early results with too little effort. Pretty much something for nothing. That means you're getting started, and, oh, I'm going to make my first 10 grand this month, and lo and behold, you're not willing to contact anybody you know. You don't have any circle of influence, or maybe you're not willing to contact them, or something like that. So you're looking for, pie in the sky too quick, and that's generally not going to happen for most people. Lack of focus. You're doing everything all over the place, and you're not focusing on your business. This is a business. You treat it like a business, it'll do so. It'll treat you like a business, and it'll reward you very well. You treat it like a hobby, it'll reward it like a hobby. Now, neither one of those are right or wrong. If you want to treat it like a hobby and as a second income, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Just understand that you're going to get a second hobby type of income. So failure to work an easily duplicatable marketing plan. Sometimes there's marketing plans that they go into the double backflip whammies and different this and double, sponsored double bonuses and so on. Sometimes it's just too difficult. So you want to make sure that you're in a compensation plan that you can identify with that's easily duplicable. Babysitting downline members, and I know when you're getting started, you sign somebody up, and you're going and you're trying to help them so bad, and you're almost anybody that fogs a mirror, you're going to sign up, and you certainly don't want to do that. And I did that when I got started. I was so happy to sign up anybody. I would sign them up without the product. Just buy the distributor kit. That's all you have to do. And lo and behold, of course, they never did anything because they weren't invested into the business, and they never even tried the product. So don't do that, and don't babysit your downline members. You can help them, but they have to fend for themselves. It's their business. You don't have to do it for them. All right, so now just the opposite, heavy hitter secrets. You want to be prepared to handle rejection, just the opposite of the first one. You want to be prepared to handle that, know it's going to come. So when I talk to people, when I first get them started, I tell them, hey, listen, when you talk to people, it's going to happen. So I set them up for that and let them know, so if it happens, they say, oh, Peter told me about that. That's going to happen, so they're not blindsided. Be realistic with your expectations. It's called networking, not net wishing, right? You should put that maybe on the bottom of your computer monitor. It's called networking, not net wishing. Once you find a reputable company, be prepared to stay for the long haul. Okay, be prepared to stay for the long haul. And I know it's tough in network marketing. There's a program a minute coming out, and you can be blindsided all over the place with different things. It's hard to stay focused. But if you have a company you believe in, be prepared to stay for the long haul. Now, that's not to say you can't do more than one company. And I think the norm for most people out there, they're doing more than one company. They're doing a leads program, they're doing a tools program, they're doing a nutritional program. Maybe if they're not in conflict with each other, hey, you can do something like that, and I find most people do that. They do not make the business more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, stick with what works. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. You know, the KISS principle. Keep it simple, and with your distributors, train them and then let them loose. Okay, train them and then let them loose. Remember, it's their business. You can't want it more than they want as well, too. Okay. Okay. Talk to too many people at the same time instead of one at a time. Sorry, that should be over a little bit. Talk to too many people at the same time instead of one at a time. I'm sorry. Talk to many people at the same time instead of one at a time. Wow, my glasses. That means that you want to sift and sort. Okay, you don't necessarily want to go and cherry pick one person at a time unless you know they're a heavy hitter or something like that. You want to sift and sort and go from 1,000 to 100 to 50 to 10 to 12 to 5, and then you're taking those people and you're going to hit them one at a time. Okay, so you want to talk to those people and you want to really focus in after you've sorted and sifted, maybe using the different tools that we have or something like that. Maybe phone broadcasting, email marketing, safe list marketing, forum prospecting, buying leads, and there's all sorts of different ways to do that and sort and sift. You want to target other network marketers, okay? That's a great way to go. It's called genealogy lists. If you want to go and target those people, genealogy lists, you can do that, and that'll speed it up because they're familiar with network marketing. You want to target business-minded people and entrepreneurs as a secondary, okay? Those people are generally people that have the same mindset, the same belief mechanics that you do. They're entrepreneurs, and they're more apt to be able to join your business. Chiropractors are a big example of that. I mean, I know so many chiropractors that are in the business of network marketing. Okay, you want to target, okay, we did that before. Continually work to improve your people skills, especially your listening skills. We did a lot of webinars with Joe Severson and Dean Mitchell, and when they contact people live, they listen a lot more than they speak. Okay, they ask questions, and they listen to the response, and they base their response on what they hear. So you want to improve your listening skills as to what people are really telling you. Occasionally, I get a call from someone about their network marketing program, and they don't stop for 15 minutes straight. They just throw up everything at me, and I'm like, click, turn off, total turn off. They're not even hearing anything what I'm saying to them. So you want to be able to improve your people skills. And you want to stay informed and plugged in. A big saying that says people don't fade away. They don't quit network marketing. They just fade away. So you want to be plugged in, go on your conference calls, go on your trainings, and so on. Yeah, Mike, this is about YouTube. We're going to get started with YouTube in about 5 minutes. Because I wanted to cover this because I had kind of a barrage of people in the last 2 or 3 days that were hitting me with things that were related to this. And I just wanted to cover this here. Now I mentioned Mike the Metro that's on this call today actually, and Mike has become actually a very good friend, and I respect him as a marketer. And about a few months ago I mentioned about his book. I got it, and about 3 hours it took me to read the whole thing. It was really good. Basically what I did was I took it a few mornings when I went into the gym at 5:36 in the morning, and when I'm in the Stairmaster, just went through, took my highlighter when I was on the Stairmaster and highlighting all over the place in the book. And he has some fantastic scripts and ways to market and build your downline. He is the author of the book Insider Tells All, and incredible speaker for trainings. He just recently actually just spoke in front of 20,000 people for another network marketing company. They actually pay him to go and speak in front of all their distributors and teach them what he knows about network marketing. This book here shows how he did 229 sales reps in 90 days and another 247 sales reps in 80 days. I think as far as training yourself, where I go back into here, stay informed and plugged in. As far as training yourself, you're investing in yourself, okay? You're investing in your knowledge in network marketing. I highly suggest his book. It's only $24.95. It's a physical book. It's not an ebook. He will ship it to you with $4.95 shipping. So basically, you're talking under $30 for the book. It is a fantastic book. I think you should really get it. And I thought it was great when I read it, and I really recommend it. Now, I have a special here for everybody on here, and I threw in a lot of specials for you to make it worth your while, whether it sure is anyway. But if you go to bootcampwebinar.com/best secret, bootcampwebinar.com/best secret, which is right here, you'll see that there's a little bit more about Mike, but I go into showing you all these different bonuses that I'm giving you, and these are all network marketing related ebooks. Okay, debt-free network marketing, Think and Grow Rich for network marketing, Develop Your Financial IQ for network marketing, and it goes on and on. And I won't read all these, but you can see them on here and see all the details on here. And at the bottom, you can go to click on that link, and you'll go directly to Mike's site, and you'll see a lot more about Mike, testimonials, okay, testimonials on all the different things that he's done in the past. And you can see over here, he's done infomercials and everything. I mean, this guy's the real deal. The real deal. It's not somebody just I threw up there. Look, he's speaking in front of all these people and so on. And you're getting a pro to teach you about what he says and how he says it to people to sponsor that many people. Okay, this is his book here, regular book, and he'll ship it over to you. Then you just order. It's $24.95, $4.95 shipping, and I think you're really going to like it. So, all right, fantastic. Let me just squeeze this off here. All right. Yeah, and let's see. Marie says, is meetups available in other countries like Europe and Norway? I'm really not sure. I haven't really used meetups myself very often. I'm sure it probably is, but it's probably a global thing. I just really can't tell you too much. So, all right. That was a question that was way off topic, but I just had to answer that. All right. Let me just get myself situated here to help you out and talk about YouTube. All right, so last week we talked about YouTube, and let me just go over here. And this happens to be inside my YouTube account, and you can see I have lots of videos here. And as you start to build your YouTube repertoire with videos, YouTube will probably unlock you to have longer videos. Now you can see these are some sponsored promotional videos that they stick in here. These are not, some of these aren't mine, but they kind of stick those in there. But you'll see on here a lot of them are an hour and 23 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes. And I started off with the ones that are 10 minutes and less, and then all of a sudden they just unlock you, and you can start doing a lot longer videos. I guess they want you to prove yourself, so to speak. So, you know, you can take these videos and do all sorts of stuff with it. Now, you can also, as we'll be talking about today, go in and do a subscription system, okay, and we'll go into that a little bit later in the presentation. And if you want to go into some of your videos here, and go into the back-end section, you can see the videos listed here. And let's say that, I'll just pick this one at random. All right, so we go in here, click Edit. Okay, this happens to be a video I'm going to be putting on a website, okay? And this is actually another technique I could talk about some other time too, where the other ones, you know, actually have me speaking. This technique here of only using text and then reading the text has been proven to be very, very effective. So if you're doing a splash page of some sort, maybe you do a website that's very white and plain around the outside and put the video on there. On the top, you put something like, turn on your speakers now, or make sure your speakers are on, and then the video starts. You know, something, I'm just going to turn it on for a second, but you can hear this here. Our first question to you is, are you prepared for financial freedom? Consider that a minute before you answer. I know the easy answer is, yeah, of course I am. This site is only for those who are extremely serious about accomplishing personal and financial freedom. We're seeking individuals who desire... All right, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just want you to how that's going, right? So that's just basically a first draft. I'm going to be doing that over again. The audio's not that great. I just wanted to go through the scripting and so on. So I'm testing it. So I'm going through testing and checking it out for different things I might want to improve on, and you can do that with your YouTube and so on. Now, if you're over here, you can also go to, you know, annotations, and you can put different items on your video very, very easily. You don't have to have Camtasia and so on to do that. All right, so you can go on here and add a note. Let's see, if we put a note on there like this, right? And you can move it around the screen, and you type in whatever you want over here. Okay? right? So now that's on here, and you can make it as big or as small or whatever you want, move it around. And a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll put the a notation here when the video is playing on a certain point, and then you just take it over here and you can move it around to start and stop at whatever section of the website that you want. So you can move it around on the bottom of the timeline on the bottom. So if you want to do something like put your title or something like that, this is where people will take this and they'll put their website in here. So that this way they're branding their website on the bottom of their video, so if somebody happens to use it, at least they'll see that. Now I have to, oops, okay, bootcamp. Okay, well, it looks like I have to make that smaller. No, I'll fix that later on. But anyway, you can see what I'm doing here. You have the bootcampwebinar.com, and it looks like it already sized up my my letters and so on over there. So I would just do that over and make it smaller. But you see what I'm doing here is putting the text on the bottom, and then I can make it go for the entire website presentation on the bottom. Okay, this says Hello World all the way in the bottom, and then if I want to publish it, I publish it. Okay, so and then you just save it, and you can do all sorts of other things here. So I'm not going to go into that much detail on here. I just want to mention and kind of review those things for you, and we can start getting into the other parts of the presentation, which is the more advanced stuff in YouTube. So let's go over here. Greta, welcome. You're right on time, that's for sure. Okay, so YouTube optimization, after you get into the basics, and at this point I'm assuming that you've already set up your account and you're ready to go. You got your YouTube account set up and you're moving out. So, of course, I mentioned, today's bootcamp webinar is all about YouTube optimization and advanced techniques. And you're going to learn how to customize your channels, share playlists of your top videos, track your user behaviors, and promote your YouTube videos. Okay, the webinar today will last about 45 minutes left after this. And so if you get yourself comfortable, prepared to write some stuff down and take some notes, all right? Now, at the end of the webinar, when I'm talking about YouTube advanced stuff, you should have a very good idea of what the next steps are to promote you and your YouTube videos and get more traffic. Now, the information you're going to learn in the webinar will be directly resulted in more people seeing your videos and subscribing to your lists on YouTube. And your website should bring in more sales subsequently, of course. So, what does optimizing mean? You want to customize your YouTube channels, sharing playlists of top videos. You want to track your user behavior, promoting your YouTube videos, and increasing your web traffic. So to start with, I want to talk about customizing your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is basically your personal YouTube page where people who click on your username are going to go. It's where all your videos are listed. If someone becomes a fan of your network, your YouTube channel will become a page that they frequent a lot. If your channel is well optimized and creates a great user experience, other than just say the basic stuff that's on there, people will keep coming back and recommend your channel to other friends as well, and you start building your subscription base and people frequenting your YouTube site. Now, on the other hand, if your channel is poorly customized, people will see that you're not really putting an effort into it, and they most likely won't return. A lot of people leave their YouTube channel on the default settings. So unfortunately, the default settings don't really tell a coherent message. It'll show both your best videos and your worst videos. The background and color scheme may not match your message. In short, default really doesn't cut it. To create a YouTube channel experience that really pops, you'll need to create a custom channel specifically for your community. To start customizing your channel, you want to click on your name in the upper right-hand corner of your YouTube account and select Account from the drop-down menu. Then click on My Channel to access your channel page. Now, along the top, you're going to be seeing a range of options on how you can customize your YouTube channel. The first thing should change is the title of your channel. This is what people will see in the upper left-hand corner, above the video player in your channel. It's also what shows in the title bar of your web browser. The title tag can affect how well your YouTube channel ranks in the search engines. So you want to make sure you select some keywords in there that are going to help you in the Google search engine rankings. Now, although YouTube channels aren't often high-ranking pages, it does sometimes happen for less competitive keywords. Having your keywords in your channel title can help you increase the chances of a good ranking. Once you're done with your title, then you should give your channel tags to help searchers find your channel. These are essential keywords that you can give YouTube to help identify what your channel is all about. Now, if you have, say, a fly fishing website, for example, your keyword tags might be fly-fishing, or fishing pole, or how to fish, or fishing weather, and maybe fish bait, something like that. If you have trouble coming up with tags, you might want to go to YouTube channels of other people in your same industry and look and see what they have in their tags, so this way you can get some idea of what's maybe working or not working. Now, once you set your basic information up, you want to click on the themes and colors to customize your background. YouTube will first present you with a list of 10 pre-built color templates to choose from. Select one of these and press Save to change your background settings. Now, on the other hand, if you want to use your own color choices or upload your own background image to use as your background instead, then click on the Show Advanced options, and here you're going to be able to construct your own theme using color pickers, as well as upload your own image to be used in the background as well. Now, generally, high-profile YouTubers will use background images rather than just colors. It sets their profiles apart and gives it a very unique feel. Once you're done, click Save, and your channel will now reflect the changes that you've made. Now, in the next tab, Modules, you can change what does and doesn't appear in your channel. You can show the avatars of your subscribers, commentators, and so on your channels, your friends, etc. And if you choose, you can also have a more basic-looking channel by turning them off as well, too. And finally, you can choose what videos are actually shown in your channel. You can choose your own uploaded videos, or you can choose from a favorites list. That's right, you can show other people's videos in your channel as well, too. That may help you as far as your presentation, especially if you're starting off and you don't have that many videos. All right, here's also where you can select what the main video that shows in your channel is. Generally, you should put either your best video on or your most recent video in this section. Now, you want to create some time customizing your playlist as well, too. Playlists are essentially part of a great YouTube channel. They allow you to choose what videos appear in your channel rather than having YouTube choose them by default. And also, you want to spend some time customizing your channel. A lot of people will form their first impression of you and their business based on your YouTube channel. If it's pleasant, people will subscribe or bookmark to your channel and come back again and again and keep on visiting. So again, on this screen here, you see on the right-hand side, you can go in here into the My Videos and Playlists and start checking off different options here to be able to customize your channel. Now, there's many ways to create a playlist for yourself. The first method is to go to My Videos and Playlists and just create a new playlist. Pretty easy. Then you want to go back to your uploaded videos, check the checkbox next to your videos that you want to add to the playlist, and click Add To, and select your new playlist. The second method is to go to any video that you want to add your playlist and click Add To, then select the playlist. You can't reorder or upload videos into specific orders. Now, although you can order them by uploading the date or by alphabetical order, you can't select your own order by hand. On the other hand, you can order your playlist any way that you want. most people who want to order their playlist themselves simply add all their playlist uploaded videos to the playlist, reorder the playlist, and set their channels to use the playlist instead of their uploaded videos. There's two main ways you can order your playlist. Number one, if most of your viewers are repeat visitors and viewers, then you should order your channel's playlist by the most recent videos. That way people coming to your site can easily see just the videos that they haven't seen yet. Number two, if your videos are primarily first-time viewers, then you should order your best videos at the top. This helps create a powerful first impression along with most viewers, or especially most new viewers as well. So they're more inclined to watch the rest of the videos in your channel. Keep in mind that playlists, you can add both your own videos and other people's videos. So it doesn't just happen to be yours, it could be other people's as well too. So your channel can actually have a mix of videos from other different sources. This is, again, especially helpful if you don't have that many to start with. If your channel is on, say, a specific topic, then having a mix of top videos on the topic may provide a better user experience. On the other hand, if you're trying to build your own brand or your own business, you may not want to have other people's videos on the channel because that may conflict with whatever you're doing. All right, let's go into keyword selection. Promoting your YouTube videos is absolutely crucial to your online success. YouTube is king. Videos are king, especially with search engines and so on. So, after all, what's the point in putting in tons of energy into a video that nobody's going to end up watching, right? Well, the secret to YouTube success isn't just creating great videos, it's getting those videos watched. So, how do you get people to watch your videos? That's the trick question here, right? There's a few ways to do that to promote your videos. First of all, selecting good keywords for each video is crucial. People will land on your video through many ways, one of which is being searches. These searches can be from people typing in queries in YouTube, or they can be from a Google search. Let me go over here to YouTube. Okay, this was just a draft, so I'm not going to look at the keywords over there, so let me go over here. And go say, this was the webinar last week, okay? And we'll go down here. Let's see, I haven't optimized this yet, so let's see if I did any keywords on here yet. Okay, this is the title. Okay, I have YouTube in the title, YouTube Basics. I have Bootcamp Webinar. People search for that. And then we have the description over here. Okay, I always put my name in there, and I always put my username for YouTube in here too, Bootcamp Webinar and YouTube Education. So if I wanted to, I can use some of these suggestions over here and add them to the tags, because I have to think of, if I was searching on YouTube for something, right, and I wanted to find YouTube training, what would I put in there? Okay, and this is going to give you some ideas as far as what you'd be able to put in the tags as well too. Or you just click on them and they'll just pop up there for you. And then you select whatever category you want here as well too. Usually I select education. I wish they had more categories in here, but they don't, and I guess education is the best thing for me to pick. Then they also pick out 3 random video selections, or they're like clips. And unfortunately, you can only pick one of the 3 that are listed here. You can't change them. The only way really to change them is to delete your video and upload a new one, and they're going to select 3 different video clips. They call them thumbnails for you. Okay, so you can pick really which one you want to show. And this is important because this is what people are going to see when they're searching. And if you don't have an interesting clip on there as far as the thumbnail, they might not watch it. Then you start selecting in here different sharing options. If you want people to embed the videos or not, you can certainly do that. And go into different things here. Once you're done, you hit save, and your video is ready to go. And you can start, watching it to see what's over there. So if I click this over here, the video will show up. Start the recording here. And as you know, on Bootcamp Webinar, we cover all sorts. The call to action is one of the most important parts of. All right, so just want to make sure I covered that as far as keywords and so on. Now, Google often supplements their search results with videos from YouTube, because if there's not enough search results, they want to stick videos in there as well too, because it makes them look better, right? If you choose your keywords carefully and target your keywords that people are searching for, your video may show up in Google searches as well as YouTube searches. You want to choose keywords that make sense in the title, but also help people find your video by choosing keywords that people are probably going to be typing in. So when you're doing your keywords, you want to think of, if you were searching for this video and you didn't know where it was, what would you type in Google to search for? Okay, that's the kind of videos you want, keywords you want to put in there. And you can also go to Google and type in the Google keyword search tool, which is free, and you can use that for lots of ideas on keywords. So keyword is very, very important for getting your stuff indexed on Google and also YouTube. All right, so going viral in promoting your YouTube videos. Now, a lot can be said about getting a video to go viral, but believe it or not, videos going viral generally don't happen by accident. In fact, many videos that went viral were very deliberately planned to do so. There are entire marketing companies built around taking YouTube videos viral, believe it or not. Many of them charge 5 or even 6 figures for such a project because it can be a lot of money for the people when they go viral. And when we're talking about viral, we're talking about millions of hits. Now, planning for a video to go viral involves getting the crucial initial uptake group. Okay, what is the initial uptake group? The initial uptake group is the group of people you need to see your video and then pass it along to your friends. At some point, the video will hit what's called a tipping point. Okay, tipping, T-I-P-P-I-N-G, tipping point, and will spread virally from there. It'll kind of hit a momentum. I call it, it's technically called a tipping point, but I call it momentum. And it'll kind of go whether you do anything or not. It'll just, the word of mouth will just take over. However, for that to happen, you have to give it to a big enough group of people to start with. If only 10 people see your initial video, chances of it going viral are slim, no matter how good the video is. So how many people are necessary to get that initial push to virality? Well, experts estimate this number is between 2,000 and 10,000 people. If you can get your video to be seen by somewhere between 2,000 and 10,000 people, and it's a great video, then your video may start to go viral and geometrically start to progress from there. Getting that first 2,000 to 10,000 people could be tricky. To get that initial push, let's kind of talk a little bit about a few different ways to get people to watch your videos. All right, social media is one way, Facebook, Twitter, and things like that. And a lot of people are making the mistake of trying to create one video that goes viral. Although that can happen sometimes, it's much more common for people to build up a following over time. Now, isn't that what I've just been talking about here? Building up a following, building up a library of videos, exactly what I'm doing here, getting people to opt into your subscription base to see it and to tell people about it. So you want to try to get people to subscribe to your channel. In your videos, you should ask them to subscribe to your channel. Now, that's one glaring thing that I have not done in my videos because I just hadn't had time to do it. In all my videos, I'm going to be putting a little pop-up that comes up to ask people to subscribe to my channel, which I should do, which I have not done, and I should kick myself for not doing that. But just didn't have time to get to it. I want to make sure that you guys don't make that mistake because you're going to get a lot more people to subscribe to your channel. Just like an email opt-in list, you want people to opt into your form to get on your subscription list. Well, the same thing here. Now, as you get more subscribers, you'll get more people who will watch your video just because it came from you. Every time you post your video, you should post it to a variety of social media websites. Now, you can do that by hand, but there's also other services that will automatically submit your videos and so on. Most of them are for a small fee. So you want to start with Dig, and Reddit, R-E-D-D-I-T. Okay, you can see them on the page here. Okay. Dig and Reddit are online content distribution websites where users can get to vote on what web pages and what videos they like and don't like. If you upload a video that a lot of people like, they'll upvote, U-P-V-O-T-E, upvote your page, and as a result, your page will start to rank higher on their pages and bring you more traffic. So videos that tend to do well on Dig and Reddit tend to be funny videos. People love the funny videos, the animal stuff, things like that. There's a talking fruit, the annoying orange videos and so on are great. And videos pertaining to the tech community also do very well as shocking political videos. For example, the video of a student being tasered by speaking out against a congressman quickly got voted to the top of Reddit, and Dig. In addition to Dig and Reddit, any new video that you post should also be posted on your Twitter and your Facebook pages. Imperative that you do that. This will help make new content available to people who already know of you. Twitter has an activity sharing feature that sends your video to Twitter and Facebook automatically for you. So you also want to post your video to Delicious, which you can see it spelled out here. Okay, there's dots in there for a reason. Okay, that's the most popular social bookmarking site. If your bookmark gets passed around, you can get a decent amount of traffic. And finally, post your video on StumbleUpon. StumbleUpon is a social browsing site where viewers can upvote or downvote your sites. Then StumbleUpon sites that they like will also be upvoted and downvoted. For example, if someone is interested in computers, they can click on Stumble and be forwarded to a computer-focused website that they didn't even know about but might be interested in. By getting your video or channel on StumbleUpon, you create the potential for a lot of people to be indirectly finding out about your site. And this is all, a geometric type of promotion. It's like if you ever heard me talk about article marketing. Article marketing is where you're submitting articles, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 articles, and at the beginning it's like, God, I'm doing this so much stuff, I'm not getting anything. But after a while it accumulates and it starts to build, and now you got 200 articles out there, 500 articles out there, 1,000 articles out there, and it starts to snowball, and you say, where the heck is all this traffic coming from? Exactly what's going on here as well, too. You want to keep on accumulating, getting all this stuff out there, and you'll be surprised it'll start to really pick up. Now, each one of these services, StumbleUpon, Regedit, and Dig, have user accounts with different status levels. StumbleUpon and Dig especially have systems that are highly influenced by the user status. Now, one technique that you can do to get you a lot more exposure is to have someone else with a high status Dig or StumbleUpon account post a video for you. This will result in a lot more upvoting and traffic than if you actually did it yourself, because you don't have the status that those people might have. Getting someone else to Dig or Stumble for you is usually either based on favors, meaning that you help them promote their site somehow and they'll post it for you, or it's some kind of a paid transaction where you pay them to do that. It might be worth it for you to do that. Now, you can look for people with high reputation accounts on internet marketing boards, and that'll accelerate the process for you. And finally, if you have an email list, send out your new video to all of your email lists as well, too. All right, so let's talk a little bit about embedding it on your website. I use this technique all the time. Now, one powerful way to promote your YouTube videos is to embed your video on your own website. Every time the YouTube video is watched, whether it's viewed directly on your YouTube site or from an embedded video player that's located on your own site, it counts as a view. So if 10,000 people see your site with the embedded video, your YouTube's own website will register that as say, 10,000 views. So let me go over here and show you. And that's where you have down here where you saw the embedding. If you allow people to embed a video, that means they can take the YouTube video and put it on their website. Well, then that starts to count as clicks for you and views for you. So let me see if I go down here. Oh, let's see. I'm just going to click anything. Find one here. All right, so this is one video over here, Daily Digital Club, okay? Now, let me go over here, and guys, I'm not promoting this. I just want to show how it works. Okay, now, if you go over here, I happen to have this as a pop-up that comes up over here, okay? Welcome to Daily Digital Club. Now, on this website, you're going to see a lot of exciting things. Now, one thing you want to consider when you're looking at Daily Digital Club is, what's the company behind Daily Digital Club? Well, Multiplex Systems is a 12-plus-year-old network marketing company. At the bottom here that I put this part here, that's important, where you can use pop-ups. Now, I use Camtasia to do that. Different websites all over the world having people join all of our businesses and doing very, very well. Now, so we have stability in the program. We also have multiple products. All right, so that was actually a pop-up. Now, if you look at this other one here, this was done through Animoto. If you have ever used them, great service, animoto.com. And I embedded the video over here, but I can also take this video and download it and upload it into YouTube to start using it for clicks. So if I just click that afterwards, because it doesn't start right away, you have to click on it and it just starts. All right, so I'm not going to play this anymore, but you can see over here that that was done in probably, I'd say, about 30 minutes. I did this video here, okay? And that's through Animoto. Great way to build videos, and it's very, free. They have a free account. I have a paid account, but you can get some really good videos on there for the free account as well, too. And you just got to type in the words over here, all right, in different sections over here. You pick your music, your background, and then this happens to be a video, this part here that I put on there. So you can put moving videos in here as well. And you just do your clip art that you stick in there like these. This is all clip art screenshots of the website. And then I just took the embedding and put the embedding code on the website, and there you go. I mean, it really was the hardest work here is to get the screenshots. That's what takes the most time. And then you figure out, how you want to do your storyboard as far as the words that are going in, and you have yourself a video. You take that video, download it from Animoto, right? This is just text here from Animoto, and all right, so you take that and you could put that on YouTube as a video and have that go viral. Then you can embed the video right here as well too. So I had the front one come up as what I call a hover page, and if you ever see those, I use it at hoverpage.com, and I use the hover page to come out in front, okay? And then after they close that, they have the video right behind it. So very, very effective. All right, so let me go back here to the presentation. All right, so what I said before about getting the views, the 10,000 views, that means that if you have a high traffic website, it won't be very hard for you to rack up a lot of views, tons of views by using your own traffic in your own existing website. You just want to put it on your site and watch the views start to go up. And again, use that link to put on your Facebook and your Twitter pages and have people, click on those and thus tally up the clicks. The viewer count is one of the main things that people look at when they're deciding whether or not they want to watch a video. If one video has 800,000 views and another one has 4,000, then which one of those are they going to probably click? Well, they're probably going to click the 800,000 views, right? Because they think that it's much better because other people have started to click on it and they start to, think that and perceive that it's a better video than another one. All right. All right, so to get more views, you need to have a lot of people viewing your website, obviously. It's called a catch-22. So what I mean by that is to get more views and more people to view it, you need people to view your site. You understand? That's what they call a catch-22. Anyway, fortunately, if you already have a well-trafficked website, all you need to do is put a video on your site and you're all set. The video doesn't have to be big. It doesn't even have to be on the main event. Okay, even if you put a thumbnail-sized version of the video in a corner of your website, every time the video plays, it'll count as a view. So if you go to say, and again, if you haven't gone, let's see, if you haven't got yourself your own blog, you're missing out, folks. Okay, this is my blog, peterwolfing.com, and this is my YouTube video. Okay, this is one of my YouTube videos, and as you go into the admin of here, you can change the videos, whatever you want, and every time somebody goes here and they click on it, it's a view. And this happens to be right from YouTube. You're at the crossroads in your business. Maybe this isn't a road, but it's a path. Okay, so your blog can count for that as well, too. So you want to use that as well, too. Right, so You want to use your existing traffic. You want to use your blogs. You want to use your websites, your Facebook, your Twitter, everything to try to increase the amount of views so that this way people give you a higher perceived value in watching your videos, and they're going to start to having that snowball effect. All right, so let's talk about getting on related videos. Now, there's two places that you should aim to get your videos on: the suggested videos and the similar videos. Now, one is shown at the end of the video, while the others are shown on the right-hand side of the video page. Let's go over here again. All right, let's go back to YouTube here. Okay, suggested videos over here on the right. Okay.
All right, welcome everybody to boot camp.
All right, so suggested videos over here on the right, and then then the similar videos will start to show up as it's played, and at the end after it's played. So once you go to the end, it'll start popping up as similar videos as well. All right, so you probably want to know, how do you get on these suggested videos and so on? First of all, keywords, view count, comment count on your videos. So if you let people comment on your videos, if you have a lot of people commenting there, that'll count as well too. And video responses all come into play with that. YouTube uses a combination of numbers of comments, view count, and video responses to gauge how popular a video is. It then uses your keywords to determine what the topic of your video is. So if it determines that your video is similar to another video, and it sees your video as a credible video, okay, credibility is key, and that's based on factors like commenting and view count, you have a good chance of showing up as a suggested video. Another way to get on the suggested video list is to post a video response. The video response should contain the entire title of the video that you're responding to. Video responses are very often picked up as suggested videos. Now, in fact, if your video response is the most viewed video response of all the responses, you'll almost definitely have your video show up on the right-hand sidebar of the videos that you're responding to. YouTube marketers often find high-traffic videos and do what's called coattailing, C-O-A-T, tailing, on those videos. They want to kind of ride the wave, and they call it, riding on the coattails of those types of videos, meaning that they find videos that have a lot of people watching them. Then they deliberately create videos designed to rank in the suggested ones or the similar videos. This can result in a lot of traffic to your videos if you use that coattailing technique. The basic strategy for doing either of these is to use the same or similar keywords in the headline of your video. Then you get a lot of views, comments, and video responses to your new video. You want to do this by asking people to comment or post responses, or even host a contest with a prize for the best comment or response. This will actually get you a lot of responses, often enough to get you video ranked in the suggested videos section of YouTube. There's no surefire way, obviously, to get your video ranked for related or suggested videos, but you can drastically increase the likelihood by selecting good keywords and deliberately getting more comments and video responses on your videos. All right, so let's talk about cross promotions. Now, one common technique for getting more videos to your YouTube, more views to your YouTube videos, is by doing cross promotions. This generally won't come into play until you're getting at least 10,000 viewers to most of your videos. And once you're at that level, however, cross promotions can be extremely powerful as a strategy. Basically, the way that works is this: you and another YouTube channel owner create two videos. One is posted on your channel, the other is posted on theirs. Oftentimes, these two videos are created as a part 1 and part 2 of a series. That way, users of each channel have to go to the other channel to see the other part. Interesting, huh? These essentially are exposing two different crowds of people to one another. Although not everyone will sign up for your channel, the people from whom your content resonated and who want to learn more will subscribe. Is that interesting or what, right? Now also, subscriptions and actions. Now, annotations I showed up before are a powerful tool. Sorry about that. Are a powerful tool in any YouTuber's arsenal, and annotations are basically speech bubbles, maybe floating text in visible boxes that can appear just about anywhere in your video. And I use Camtasia a lot, which is the software I use for editing the videos. The annotation and so on in YouTube is okay, but it's not that great as compared to Camtasia. Although Camtasia is a pretty expensive program, it's about $300. Annotations can be long or short, and they can be clickable if you so choose. They can link to another website, or they can link to another video. Using annotations can increase your views, your subscriptions, and the number of people that eventually end up on your page. Let's talk first about increasing your views using annotations, all right? So professional YouTubers often link between their videos using annotations. For example, they might want to tell you to click here in the video to learn more about a certain topic. If they might give you a list of, say, 3 other videos created by them that you can check out at the end of the video, rather than letting YouTube send them to a bunch of the other videos, okay? Like at the end of your video, you leave a little bit of extra time on the video, and you have clickable links that they can click on to go to other videos before YouTube starts to suggest other videos for you. So this way you can get 2, 3, 4, and even 5 or more views out of every person who sees the video rather than just one view. Now, annotations can also be used to help increase your subscription rate. Top YouTubers often put an annotation in their video asking people to subscribe. The simple act of asking people to subscribe can often double or even triple your subscription rate. It's using the technique of at McDonald's. Did a lot of studies from that, and they studied that if the person goes to McDonald's and they order, say, a burger, and just by the person asking, would you like fries with that burger, it doubles. It pretty much doubles the sales rate because they asked. If you don't ask, you don't get, right? So you have to ask and do the call to action. Although heavy YouTubers usually may know exactly how to subscribe to a channel, casual YouTubers who just landed on the video often won't know how to do that, so you have to ask them. You ask them, hey, subscribe. By having a quick annotation that asks them to subscribe, you make it easier for them to learn more about you and follow your future videos. And finally, annotations can also increase the response from the video. They can be turned into clickable links that go to your website or to your products. That way, after building trust in your video, you can send them to your website and close the sale. You want to close the sale, folks. Believe me. Close the sale and make some money. Now, on a non-commercial note, annotations can also be very useful in a way to increase the quality of your video. If there are specific notes or questions that aren't in the video, you can post them on a video with annotations. For example, if you're posting, say, a song, you might want to use annotations to show key lyrics of the song. To access the annotations menu, just go to My Video and Playlist and edit the video that you want to annotate, okay? I showed you that before. I'm not going to show you that now, okay? And that's right up in this area here. Then you want to add an annotation and start typing and insert it right there. The good thing about that is when you do that, it's posted like almost instantly on YouTube. Now, the bar along the bottom will show you how long the annotations will be for showing. On the right-hand side will be a checkbox where you can tell YouTube if you want your annotations to be clickable or not. And once you've made your changes, click Save and then preview the video. Always look through the video to make sure the annotations are playing at the correct times. Also, click on all of the annotations that you want to click on to make sure that all the clicks and links are working. I mean, you hate to have somebody, hey, click here to do it, and the clicks don't even work, and you haven't checked it, right? All right, so let me end up with some insights about analytics and so on for your videos. YouTube has created an amazing analytics tool for marketers to use in figuring out who their top users and visitors are. Now, using YouTube Insights, you can find out the amount of traffic you're getting to any given date range, which videos get the most views, the age range of your typical users, where your average users come from geographically, where your users come from, YouTube, Google, or maybe their own site and so on, how active your community is at commenting, how many subscribers you have, and when people subscribed and unsubscribed. To access your YouTube Insights page, click on your username in the upper right-hand corner, and then go to My Account, Then click Insight. Now by default, the main page will show you all the data about all your videos combined. The main screen will show you your views broken down by videos, basic demographic data, and basic geographical data. Along the top of the Insights page is the date range that you select. You want to move the sliding bar to move the date range you're selecting. You can also lengthen or shorten the display length by clicking and dragging the date range bar. This allows you to see data from any date period you want. If you want data from the whole time you've owned the account, you can do that. If you just want data from the last 3 months, you can do that too. Click on Views on the left-hand side to get more information on your video's views. Now here you can also see the amount of views each video got broken down by percentage. You can also focus in on which country the views came from. I told you, it's very detailed. You can also see totals in daily, weekly, and monthly format. And finally, you can also switch the views between total views, unique user views, and to get more of a sense of how many unique individuals are actually seeing your videos. You can also click on Discovery on the left-hand side to see where people come to view your video from. The graphs on the page will show you by percentage as well as visually whether people came from an external website, an embedded player, your YouTube page, or another YouTube video. This data can be very useful in figuring out what's working and what's not in your campaigns. For example, if you want to find that most people are coming to your videos from suggested videos, you might want to increase your efforts in that area to get even more traffic. You want to click on demographics to see what the average age of your people visiting your YouTube website is. The tube will break down the demographic by percentage as well too. Finally, the community and subscriber tabs will give you information on the commenting of the videos and the subscription of your videos respectively. Now on any given page of the YouTube Insights, you have the option of exporting your data into a CSV format, which is really cool, especially for Excel. This enables you to view your data offline in a program, like I mentioned, Microsoft Excel. Now this is great for archiving your data. It's also great for parsing and analyzing your data in different ways. So getting your word out about your videos. If you want to get more people to see your YouTube videos, the time is to start promoting them is now, okay? I know a lot of people here haven't started, and a lot of people here are just barely getting started. It's right now to get started promoting your videos. If you have videos that aren't on social bookmarking sites like Dig and Reddit yet, then get back and start posting those links. If you haven't started asking people to become subscribers yet, go in and add the annotations to your video, to your old videos. Start embedding your videos on your site to get your view counts higher. Do everything you can to get your videos on related videos, okay? Search out cross-promotion partners through your network of contacts or even through your internet contacts. Look at your insights regularly. Figure out where your visitors are coming from and who your visitors are. Getting traffic on your YouTube site isn't really rocket science, but it does take work and a bit of effort to get it started, just like anything else. And as I mentioned before, it's a cumulative effect. You want to keep on building and building and building, and eventually it's going to have a life of its own. So you want to start today to be able to start getting it to pay off for yourself and really get going. All right, so over here again, we have a lot of the links over here. My channel favorite, video editor, subscriptions, Insight. This is what I just told you about Insight. And you can get all sorts of data over here. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details over here, but look at all the data of each individual videos and views and percentage of views. I mean, it's incredible the amount of stuff here that you can do. Now, most of the people that I have on some of these videos, you can see geographically where it is and everything. I mean, incredible stuff. Just go in there and play with it and see what's going on. You have the views. I just covered this here. Views, discovery, demographics, community, and so on. I just click on them. It's going to show you in graphs what's going on. How many females to males? 76% of the people are male versus 24 are female. Okay, I have 80,000 views on my videos. All right, so just a whole host of different things you can use here with the Insights section. You have subscription section. You have the My Channel section, the video editor section. Go in here and just start clicking and playing around with your YouTube stuff and your back office and so on, and you can really really get your videos out there. All right, let me see some questions here if I can answer some. Greta, okay. Vincent, just got here due to a car problem. Will this video be replayed? Well, funny you should say that. I want to give a shameless plug for my videos for Bootcamp Webinar. If you are not a premium member of Bootcamp Webinar, I ask you to maybe do that to help support the Bootcamp webinars that we do. I put hours and hours and hours of putting this stuff together for you. It takes me a long time to do the slides and everything, and we have to pay people to do the transcriptions and so on, and it costs money and time and effort to do that. If you like the content, please go to this link up here. It's only $17.95 a month. You get 4 videos plus the transcripts of the videos in a PDF format, and you get those. So it's roughly $4 and change per webinar. You can help us out a little bit here. It's not a cash cow for me by any means, and probably costs us a lot. Definitely costs a lot more than we actually make on the videos doing the webinars. So if you do that, that'd be great, and we'll get you on there and start sending you the transcripts and the videos each week. You don't have to worry about, oh, is this recorded? I came late. I can't make it. You're going to get all of them, plus the transcripts too, so you don't have to worry about typing anything in. You'll see everything. All right? Let's see. Belinda, there are websites where you can buy credits to get videos viewed guaranteed. Absolutely. Yeah, so you can pay people to get credits and page views. Yep. I have not tried them yet, Belinda. Sorry about that. I have not tried those types of videos, pay-per-click type of things. No. Okay. Rufus says the cross-promotion slide isn't working. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I didn't read this until just now. Belinda, I have the codes already for Camtasia, so thank you very much for the offer. I appreciate it. Let's see. Thanks, Belinda. I appreciate it. Edward says, can embedding a video be set to autoplay? Yeah, you can set it to autoplay or to not. Let me see. Videos and playlists. So you can set it to autoplay and to not autoplay if you want to as well. And so you can just click on edit and go right over there to do that. So yeah, you can do that. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you liked the video today. And if you want, again, take advantage of the bootcampwebinar.com/best secret. I got to tell you, the book's great, man. It's got a lot of scripts in there to speak to people, what to say, and he goes and breaks it down into exact words and why he says things, when he says them in the scripts, and just modify them for your business. For for $29.95, which is the shipping and everything, I mean, just one sale on there is going to be able to pay for everything in the book. I mean, it's a great investment in yourself. You probably get it in 5 to 7 days or something like that, maybe less. And I just think it's a great book. I just every once in a while I plug it out there because I'm going to probably start reading it again for a second time pretty soon. Let's see. Thanks, Edward. I appreciate that. Greta says fabulous content. Thanks, Greta. Appreciate it. Bruce, I'm thinking about that. Bruce asks, can I buy a library of past bootcamp webinars? That's actually interesting. I've been thinking about doing that. If you're interested in that, Bruce, let me know, and I'd have to think of, I'll give you some kind of a package deal or something like that. But I have literally like 50 of them for the whole year. It's a lot of videos and a lot of uploading, so it's a lot of stuff. And go to support-suite.com. Let me just type that in here. That's my support ticket system, support-suite.com, and submit that to the people that are there and ask them to get that in touch with me, and we'll work out something, okay? But, I mean, there's literally probably 50 videos over the past year that we've done on different topics and 101 ways to build your business and everything. So I would say about 45 of those have transcripts with them. All right. See, Mel says, can you type out the website for Animoto to build the websites? Yeah, sure. Let's see. I think that's one link for it. I'm just curious to see if that works off the top of my head. Yeah, freemoviecreator.com. That's probably the best way for everybody to get there. Freemoviecreator.com. I mean, just use the free version for now. If you want to go, test it out. If you want to go to the pro version, do it, But the free version, you'll be able to get a lot of stuff done. I got the pro version because I wanted more templates and things like that. Okay, let's see. What else are questions here? All right, good night, Belinda. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Hey, Mike, how you doing? All right. Luann says you want to get targeted visitors from TWIENDS.com using credits. I'll type that in here. Okay, that is a website given to us by Luann, and that's where you can buy credits, okay, to increase the viewing rate, okay? Belinda says, how many websites, domains do I own? I own well over 100, probably, I don't know, I lost count, 125, 150 websites. And a lot of times if I think of something, I'll buy it, and eventually I'll get to using it. And, you can also type in Google for finding those credits as well, too. I don't have time to type them all out. All right, so let's see.
Congratulations on taking the next step to your financial freedom with the Cash Secret. You have already watched the previous video regarding how cash flow works and how the...
Figured I picked the one that I disabled the embedding code, right? Unbelievable. All right, well, let's see. We'll pick the same one again here.
Positive emotional association with YouTube as well. They know they're not going to have to sit there and get...
Hold on 1 second. I did the same thing with that one. I'll pick this one here.
That's over Cheryl Hanway. What is Cheryl Hanway? Welcome, Cheryl. How about Claude? Claude? I would say Claude. How about Colleen here?
All right, here's the embed code that you can select to put on your website.
Superman from Alabama. How about Dale Comerford in the house tonight? We got,
and here I got the tag on the bottom, okay, the annotation on the bottom for you. All right, so, yeah, Rufus, Daily Digital Club is up and running. Yep. Kind of like Infinity Downline on steroids, basically, is what it is. And again, folks, that dailydigitalclub.com is a generic link. It doesn't go to anybody specifically. If you're interested in that, please contact the person to introduce you to Bootcamp Webinar and get information on it, or search on Google or something like that. Not here to promote it. I just want to give you some insights as to what I do on some of my websites. Yeah, Daily Digital is just like Infinity Downline, except for it has 6 levels, $2 up to $1,000, and multiple huge amounts of products and stuff like that. Sure, it's like that too. Let's see. All right. I guess that's about it. I appreciate everybody for coming on the webinar tonight. And last week I mentioned we were trying to get a stock market company to come on here for this webinar, but we were unable to do so. They backed out at the last minute. They had prior commitments to do that that time and weren't able to get the people on there. So I'm working on doing that, and I will announce to you when I can get someone on to do that, because I think that's a fantastic way to make money for you as well too. Very entrepreneurial, and I love that as well too. So that is fantastic. All right. Yeah, Greta. Greta says, wait, what's the matter? That is posting a lot on there, Greta. I don't know why it's coming on over and over and over again. But how do you get what? Oh, an important thing here also is when you do your embed codes, okay, uncheck this box over here that says include related videos, because if you put that on your website, after it plays, say you're in a network marketing company and you put that on your splash page or something, if you have that box checked, then what's going to happen is after the video plays, you're going to see advertisements with people doing videos for their website for the same opportunity, right? You certainly don't want to do that. And you know, so I always uncheck that, and for the life of me at the beginning, I just couldn't figure out what that was all about. You change the size of your videos here by just clicking this. You know, I wish they would make these darker, but they haven't. Yeah, definitely. Greta says, yeah, I definitely would uncheck that box and do not put that on there. So, you know, if you want to play it in HD, you can do that as well too. Now, also, you can click over here, share, and then the video link will come up here, and then you can share it with Facebook, share it with Twitter, and you know, on Buzz as well too. And there's other ones down here you can do to click on there to do that. So just, you know, one click, share it, click over here, and then it'll have you log into those accounts. And if you want to connect the accounts as well, you can do that as well too, which makes it a lot easier as well. You know, so that'll help you viral market as well too. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming on the webinar today. I appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you next week on Bootcamp Webinar at Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. Tell your friends. Look forward to seeing you come on next week, and hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for now. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.